Wiggins with another webisode of Make Something Happen. I'm sitting here with my friend Katherine Miracle of Miracle Resources and KatherineMiracle.com. She's going to share with us today about her marketing company and her speaking business. We'll look forward to hearing more about that later. But Katherine, actually, she is a professional speaker and is a member of the prestigious National Speakers Association and Toastmasters International. The University of Akron actually recruited Katherine to teach effective oral communication in January of 2010. Katherine was also named Networker of the Year for 2004 for the Akron West chapter of International Referral Network. Katherine is the author of Discovering Your Dawn, which I want you to share some of that with us a little later on in the program. She also graduated from the University of Akron with degrees in Business Organizational Communication and Theater Arts, and she's attended Northwestern University. Katherine is a summa cum laude with a 3.95, oh my goodness, GPA from the University of Phoenix. So we're excited to have you on the show today, Katherine. Just open up, tell us a little about your welcome, about your speaking or your marketing business, and then we'll go from there and ask you some more questions.
Well, thank you so much. I'm honored to be on the show. I just want to share with you probably the easiest way to describe me. Motivation and marketing really describe what I do every day, and my job is to maximize people. And it's funny because I work with a lot of people who say, they really don't know what they want to do in their life, or they're not sure how to market their product, or they're kind of needing help and growth. And I always tell them, think about when you were little and how that transition to your first thoughts of your journey of what you wanted got you to where you are today. And I would just share with you mine is that I grew up in Lake County, Willoughby Hills, Ohio, and we were just little entrepreneurs. We had lemonade stands, and we franchised them to other kids down the street.
Franchised them?
Oh, yeah. We had MTA carnivals. We were just doing all kinds of crazy things. And it's funny because my friend Caroline now, she's a very successful business owner. She has a salon and several stylists that work for her in Lake County. And then myself, I'm blessed to work with a staff on marketing. And basically both of our journeys started with us just doing all these fun things as kids. And we grew up in a great town. We had great parents, and then we went on our life's journey. And you mentioned my book, Discovering Your Dawn.
Yes.
Discovering Your Dawn was written to help my college students. And the reason that I wrote the book is sometimes in our life we go through difficult things. And a tragedy happened when I was in college, and I did not handle it very well. And so as a college instructor, here I am working with students, and they'll say, Miss Miracle, can I talk to you? And the tears start streaming. There's something going on. And so I never could find the correct book to give to them, so I decided to write it. So in 2009, Discovering Your Dawn was published by Advantage Media. It is a book about helping people unlock their potential and people maximizing themselves. And then my next book, which is called Miracle Marketing, which is very much a marketing business principle book. That one will be out in January of 2012. That book is very, very much for the entrepreneurs that I work with, the marketing students that I teach, and it just helps everyone take it to the next level. And so I think that's the best way to describe me, and in meeting you as well. You're someone who helps people take it to the next level, helps people get where they're supposed to be. And that's my purpose, that's my job.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so we look forward to your book and getting that that's available at your website. They can order the book, or what other website can they do?
Amazon, or they can go right to KatherineMiracle.com or MiracleResources.com.
Okay, so we'll make sure we have the websites scrolling across the bottom of the screen later for our guests. Well, this time we're going to take a quick break and hear a word from our sponsor. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Audrey Wiggins here on behalf of KeithDavisShow.info. Copy that link to your browser, KeithDavisShow.info, for all of your small business needs. KeithDavisShow.info. Copy it now and grow tomorrow.
Go beyond. People of the world, it's a brand new day. Turn it up, let the music play. Let's go. No stars too bright that you can't catch the light. This is your day to shine.
right back with Katherine Miracle. Katherine, you had mentioned your speaking career. We talked about that. We'll share some with you. I know we do have her brochure and and her book in here. You want to tell us about this? Tell us about this. What are we looking at here?
This was a very, very big honor from Cleveland Business Connect magazine. They have a Connector's Choice Awards. It is a great event. It was in February of 2010.
Okay.
And I was honored to be the best speaker and meeting facilitator. And this whole process was so interesting for me because I'm a person who I try very hard to help people, and they'll ask me for recommendations and nominations. And so it was kind of different for me on the end of this because to make this happen, and I just want to show you the cover, the people who won this, all of the people who win in these categories, truthfully, what you do is you ask people, hey, would you return the favor? Could you nominate me? And that was a little bit different for me because usually I'm the promoter. I'm the one who's marketing someone.
Yes.
And so it was really neat. I couldn't believe the people from high school who voted for me, Willoughby South High School, the people from the University of Akron I went to college with, the University of Phoenix, my master's degree program, my college students, clients. They just went crazy over this. So literally that night in February, we bought 2 tables, Miracle Resources, and we were filled with all of our friends. I did not know if I was going to win. And right before, I'm thinking, I just brought 24 people to this event, and it will not be fun if I don't win. So it was really...
Lord, we need a real miracle here.
It was really great. And so to see my husband and my family and friends and so many clients, it was a great honor. And I love speaking. I feel like as a speaker, my job is to bring value to an audience, bring entertainment, bring education, and I absolutely love doing that every day. I feel like it's kind of my purpose because when we see a speaker can change your life. And I don't know if you remember, even when you were in high school and college, a speaker might come to your class and you hear them and you think, wow, I want to do that. And I'm a speaker who's very focused on, obviously, networking and customer service and marketing and anything to improve the bottom line. That's what I'm about.
Yes.
But I've gone deeper since the MBA program in getting our mind in the right place, meaning what we believe, and setting our reticular activating system, which for everyone in the audience is the back part of your brain. Reticular activating system is when you set your mind in motion. For example, I'll tell a student, read chapter 3. But instead of just saying that, I'll say, I want you to look for this in the book and look for this marketing principle and look for this direct marketing or telemarketing piece. Reticular activating system tells them what to look for. It's like your GPS.
Okay.
And what we do sometimes in life is we will just get thoughts and not control our minds to look for the things we want to look for. For example, there are many times in our lives, and I'm sure our audience knows people who are very negative, and negativity meaning avoidance.
Yes.
If we are to be positive, we have that choice every morning when we get up. We set a reticular activating system for what we want. And that's how powerful our mind is.
Wow.
And that's why I love technology, because anything new in technology, I want to see it, I want to buy it. I'm one of those people. I'm like, I want
That's
it, I want
something
it.
for you. Yes.
Because I'm always looking for that next thing. And I think setting your reticular activating system to say what it is you want in your life, and then find the habits to get you there, that right attitude to get you there, the right belief system, and then knowing your expectations. And that's really marketing. At the end of the day, people can have the best billboard in town and the best advertising campaign. But if you go in their business and the employees are yelling at each other or they don't care about customers, you've just blown it. So you've got to set the belief system internally within your company to grow to what you want to become. So I believe the definition of success is what we define success as, not someone else's. But it starts right back here.
Can you say that again, that medical term again?
It's actually the reticular activating system. It's in the back of your brain. And us advertisers and marketers, we use it all the time. And I'll just give you an example. When you bought a car, you probably started to see that car quite a lot. Everywhere you went, you started to see that car, right? Right. It was because you set your mind that now you were interested in that. That's what we do in advertising and marketing. We put into your mind those messages. And I would tell you, as a responsible marketer, and I believe in a code of ethics and living by one of the things that's been very important for me is to work with clients and to sit with our clients and say, what is it that you do to help your clients? Not push marketing, not annoying marketing and just constant messages. What pain do you take away? What do you do to help your customers? And we help our clients define that, set the reticular activating system, get the whole team to work together,
Okay.
and then market. And that's true marketing because that's growing a relationship,
Yes.
which then grows real revenue.
Absolutely, that's the bottom line. It's about
Exactly.
growing your business, helping you to solve a problem, and they're getting paid to do that.
Yes.
That's exciting. Well, that's awesome information. We're going to hear a word from our sponsor. One of our sponsors are the independent reps of Soul Purpose, and they have a strategic partner called Longevity. And they have a line of products here on the table I'm going to share with everyone. And this is, excuse me, one of their products called the 5-Day Cleanse. And the company is called Longevity International. And this is the all-natural organic system. It's a 5-day. And you go through this naturally cleanse the body. And along with that, as you're talking about taking care of ourselves, if you're talking about losing weight, we're in the first part of the year. We have our meal replacement shakes. This is vanilla. It comes in vanilla and chocolate. You want to mix that in your blender. Excuse me, with your favorite fruit. The weather has really gotten me this week. Mm-hmm.
I'll be your Vanna.
Oh, I love it. And Katherine is now holding our cell shield. This is going to help you with your body of cleansing your cells, actually. And it's something you want to take every day after a meal. And this is your protein. You need to get extra protein in your meals. A sprinkle a day is going to do it for your extra your fiber to get that into your foods. Okay, thank you, Katherine. So it's one of those products. Excuse me. And if you look down at the bottom of the screen, you see the website where you can learn more about these products and also Soul Purpose as well.
Sir, how was your weekend?
Good morning, Danielle.
How was the marketing meeting with your staff last week?
Oh, I decided to cancel it. I figured why waste the time when I have a perfectly legitimate plan right here.
Sir, I really think it would benefit the company.
I know how to run my own business, Danielle. What? Why has this happened? I specifically told the staff.
When was the last time you went to see what your employees were doing?
Every now and then, right? Every now and then I fall apart.
Have you seen these reports? I thought that we were on the same page. We need to work together for this. Are you even listening to me? Hello?
Need help? The MakeSomethingHappen system.
Thank you for coming again to watch another webisode of Make Something Happen. Continue to spread the word, and we look forward to serving you with some very interesting, educational, and also entertaining program. So back to our guest today, Katherine Miracle. Katherine, let's talk a little bit more about your speaking business. We heard about the marketing. We may come back and and interweave some more of that. But tell us about your professional speaking career.
The professional speaking and the clients that I work with, I share with them, speaking is your best marketing. It's really your test drive to show what you do.
Okay.
So one of the things that I advise our clients of is
Yes.
to make absolutely sure that you let people know you are a speaker. So this is the business card that basically it shows my speaking business.
Okay.
And then the other side of the card focuses on Miracle Resources. This is the marketing business. And this is the one that is very, very focused on 13 different products we run through a year and a month
Okay.
for our clients. And it builds them internally, everything from teaching them to network, teaching them good customer service, teaching them power of positive attitude, as well as creating culture for success. And for the audience, thinking about the last years and how tough the economy's been, oftentimes what happens is that people cannot afford the bigger methods of advertising.
Yes.
A person speaking is entertainment and it's education. And I actually help and teach a lot of people to speak. I actually teach that at the University of Akron. I'm a paid instructor. And the piece about speaking to me is that it is entertainment and there is a humorous piece to it as well. But there's so much education, but it's edutainment, meaning it's education and entertainment.
Yes.
And I absolutely love it. Every audience that I meet is different. It's important to engage. Probably my theater arts background as well as my communication and then the MBA mix
Absolutely.
really pulls that together for me. But I enjoy it and my goal is always to bring value. And so I've been able to speak in the South a lot and that's kind of nice because when the weather gets bad here, I'm usually traveling a little bit. So that's
I'm
fun.
jealous. Yes.
So that's fun. And the speaking business as well is a very unique business because if you are a speaker who doesn't interact with an audience very well,
Yes.
I don't think you're going to make it. Because look at today's society. You could go to a restaurant tonight and people are texting. Two people at the same table aren't even talking to each other anymore.
Exactly.
We have such a short attention span. And so as a speaker, getting the audience involved, getting them interactive, and that's what's funny about being on this webisode with you. I'm someone who very much, I love to hear from the audience. I
Yes.
love to ask them questions. So I'm like, hey, where are you guys?
They're there, and actually our audience is international, and they'll be able to come to the show since it's on the internet, and they can put in questions or make comments, or perhaps at some other time you can see those, and you'll be able to interact with them in a different way.
I love
So
that.
that'd be
And
awesome.
I love webisodes
Yes.
and webinars for that reason. I love that interaction. And, you know, just for all audience members, there's many people who say that they can't speak. And they'll tell me, Katherine, I'm scared to death to speak. My students will say, Mrs. Miracle, I'm frightened to speak. I'll have a panic attack. And one of the things I absolutely love to do is work one-on-one with people. Because it is, again, the reticular activating system and seeing yourself be successful. It's the belief. And most people do not feel successful as a speaker because the first time they did it, it didn't go well.
Yeah.
And they automatically label themselves, I cannot speak, I'm not good at this, I won't do it. Kind of like math. A lot of people do that with math. I
Yes.
thought the same thing, and I will tell you, in my MBA classes, you mentioned my GPA. I would add a 4.0 if it wasn't for statistics, but I will tell you, I still got the A- in statistics because I wasn't afraid to change my belief set. And my belief set now is, I love math. I love
Great,
it, especially as it
great.
relates to money.
Oh,
Who doesn't?
Absolutely. Yes.
But it's what we believe about ourselves. And many people believe that they can't speak. And when you really listen to them and give them a structured system of how to do it, and again, I work with them and practice with them, they see, wow, I can really do it. They're almost shocked that they can do it. So I challenge anyone who says that they can't speak, give me a call. I'll work with them.
Okay, and we'll have our information available for you. Our website down near KatherineMiracle.com and MiracleResources.org or
.com.
.com.
Yeah, miracleresources.com.
.com, absolutely. Well, Katherine, I'm enjoying our time with you today. Is there anything else that you want to share with our listening audience?
Well,
or
I just want to
viewers?
thank this amazing woman right here. She is incredible, intelligent, and brilliant, and we are very, very blessed. So I hope the audience will return because she works very hard to get different types of speakers, and I am, again, very blessed to be here. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. I didn't say earlier, I should have said how I actually met you.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
That
I
was
was
a good one.
yes, I was a vendor at an event for nonprofits. So it was an excellent event put on by Collaboration Station, and they're also out of Akron. And Katherine was the MC of the program, and so you weren't really like the main speaker, but you grabbed my attention because you just didn't run down, okay, next we're gonna have, next we're gonna have. You were able to summarize what the speaker was talking about and the bringing and bridging the whole purpose of the whole day. So I liked how you were able to interject your own knowledge and expertise into that without taking away from what everyone else was talking about. I thought you were very, very clever, and again, entertaining. That was interjected. You were able to put that across as well. And as Katherine was leaving out the door, I didn't have the opportunity to actually talk to her, have a conversation. And so I'm packing up, and I see her. I'm way across the room there in the Rooney room that we were in, and she's in the hallway. She's talking to someone, and I run up to her, and I'm like, I didn't get to meet you. I have my business card. I'll just grab yours here. I didn't get to meet you, but I'm Audrey Wiggins, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, and she hands me her card, and she says, well, email me a couple of dates for coffee. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? And didn't even register, because I was, looking up to you, and here I've emailed you, and you responded. We met over there. We're just going to give a plug for Lock Keepers over Independence.
Oh, yes. Lock Keepers is awesome.
Yes, awesome place. So you have an opportunity. Please get over there, local folks. And if you're traveling in the area, definitely get to their restaurant. And we met and talked, and here we are.
And I would just encourage your audience for the 2012 season, make that a resolution. When I have someone approach me, I try very hard to at least have a cup of coffee with them. Yes. I know, and I'm very big online, and I interact through Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter, and I'm very, very good about that.
Yes.
But that face-to-face, that connection, we've formed a connection.
Yes.
You can see my admiration for her. Had we not spent coffee, we wouldn't have had that deep connection. And I just encourage your audience, 2012, try very, very hard to at least have a cup of coffee with someone, get to know them, because I think sometimes we think that the high tech is the only way, and I definitely see a marriage of high tech and high touch. That's really important.
Absolutely. That's an awesome way to put it. High tech and high touch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for tuning in to another webisode of Make Something Happen. And over this next week, go out and see what you can do in your community, your neighborhood, and find out what's going on around the world, because we do live in a global marketplace, and thank God for technology. We're able to do just that, to stay in touch and to touch. So take care, and we'll see you next week.